And welcome back to Talk of Alabama. You know, a lot of us are guilty of this. We go to that party, we enjoy a good football game with family and friends, but we reach for those chips or those wings just a little too much. That's why registered dietitian Holly Granger is joining us this morning to share some tips on lighter tailgating options. So welcome to you.
Thank you. Well, it's great to be here. And, you know, after such a huge weekend of football, whether you were overindulging in celebration or you were drowning your sorrows in Cheetos, depending on who you cheer for, you may have overdone it just a little bit. And now I'm not here to say you can't enjoy tailgating food because we've already had some amazing tailgating food on the show today. So I want to give just a few other options of things to think about to help, you know, maybe cut a little bit here and just balance it. Exactly. And I've partnered with some fantastic brands that love to work with registered dietitians to help promote that healthy message. So the first recipe I want to talk about, this is my classic pimento cheese recipe. And of course, pimento cheese is a Southern staple. And you can lighten it up by using lower fat cheeses. I use Greek yogurt in mine with a little bit of mayonnaise. It's very easy, but I also love to use it with Cabot's Legacy cheddars because that cheddar is so high quality. It has a rich flavor. It's very bold, and a little bit goes a long way. So as you can see with my appetizers, I'm skipping the chips. I'm using some veggies instead of crackers, and that cuts out the calories because I would rather have my calories with a high quality cheese because calorie for calorie, Cabot's Legacy collection just outdoes it all.
Oh my gosh, and I gotta say, this is what I buy at home.
It's delicious.
It's my favorite kind of cheese.
Yeah, and you just need a little bit. It's so satisfying. And so what I've done is with my Southern canapes, I've just sprinkled with some bacon and put a little cherry tomato. And this is just an English cucumber that I sliced on the diagonal.
And I'm eating a pepper, right?
And that is just a mini stuffed pepper. They're sweet. You can find those in the produce aisle. Very easy. This is exactly what they look like. And you just cut a little hole in it and stuff them in.
You know, I actually got this by accident one time at the grocery store because my son, who loves to throw food in my cart as we're going, and I get to the checkout and I'm like, oh, I didn't know I had this, but okay. He threw one of those in and I thought, oh my gosh, I'll never eat another cheese because that's such a great brand.
It's a pleasant surprise. That was very nice. Absolutely. It's delicious. Now, if you're one to sit in front of the TV or maybe sit at the game and just munch salty over butter, popcorn, you know, some chips or things like that, think about some other things to pop instead. Maybe something a little bit healthier like pistachios. So these are wonderful pistachios, and this is a serving, 49. I mean, this is more than a handful. And, you know, you did sneak a few of them, so maybe we have about 45 now. I'm calling you out here. But pistachios are easy, they're convenient, the wonderful pistachios are high quality. You can find them in the produce aisle. So whether you like salted or unsalted, they also have like a sweet chili flavor, some salt and pepper. It can be really fun, and they even have these, if you're going to a game, you can just stash them in your purse. Very simple, very easy. And then when you have to crack each one, it slows you down from mindlessly just popping, so you don't have all of that guilt afterwards from eating an entire bag of chips.
Is it true that peanuts kind of curb your appetite? Is that true?
Peanuts, pistachios, almonds, nuts have plant protein and they have fiber, and so that helps to curb your appetite. So absolutely, snacking on something like this will help keep you full throughout the course of the day.
Very nice. And that's a serving. That is at least 2 handfuls.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. 49. I mean, that's a lot, and I don't even have them all in my hand. Yes.
Very nice.
So it definitely fills you up, and it makes you feel satisfied. And then, of course, when you're entertaining, some people follow certain dietary guidelines, whether they are intolerant or whether they have celiac disease. A lot of people these days are following a gluten-free diet. And I work with McCormick Spices, and they have come out with a brand new line of gluten-free spice mixes. And people that have a gluten intolerance are aware that, you know, gluten can hide in different places, and for some it doesn't bother us, but for others, they may be more sensitive. So if you're entertaining and you know that someone coming over may have a gluten intolerance or sensitivity, you can use something like a taco mix or a chili mix, or even at Thanksgiving, their brown gravy mix, to help those people that may have that intolerance enjoy the party just a little bit more.
So I've made a layered dip?
This is a 7-layer dip. Just has the refried beans on the bottom. It has some guacamole. You can use light sour cream, some light cheese. So you're getting vegetables in and even a little bit of dairy while you're enjoying your tailgate. And of course, you can pair these with some of the cucumber slices, or if you're looking for another gluten-free option, corn tortilla chips are gluten-free. So that's a great option. And I love to make these little individual dips for people. And of course, you may need a few more chips to go along with it. But it's so simple. You know, you have the guacamole, so you're getting that healthy fat. One little serving of this will last you through the whole game and keep you feeling very full.
This looks like it'd be fairly low calorie.
Absolutely. I mean, you know, of course, if you're using higher fat ingredients or higher calorie ingredients, you kind of have to watch that. But you have your beans, you have your guacamole, you have your flavoring from the seasoning mix, it keeps you satisfied throughout the day. You have your healthy fats, protein, healthy carbohydrates, everything you're looking for at your tailgate.
You're not saying don't tailgate. You're just saying, you know what, give people options, and if they want to choose something healthy, they've got it.
Absolutely. Use veggies instead of chips here or there. Make some simple substitutions. Eat smaller portions. Snack smarter. And you can still have a great time.
We are just at the very beginning of football season, so we've got
a long way to go.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
So enjoy the ride. Just don't overdo it.
Overdo it.
Yeah, and don't wake up in November and you're like, how did I put on that 15 pounds? Tailgating.
It happens fast. It certainly does.
Thank you so much for being here. How do people get more information?
HollyGranger.com or on Facebook at Holly Granger Nutrition, and I'll have the recipes and more information on my site.
Okay, there it is, HollyGranger.com. Link up with her and learn more about healthy eating. Thank you so much.
Good to be here.
Don't go anywhere. We're back with more Talk of Alabama after